I'm so excited, guys. Um, all right, so just want to start out. Business is a sport. Like any sport, you'll have opponents who will try to throw you out. Some of these opponents will be your friends and family, even, unfortunately, right? But the opponent that will make or break you is your own mind. Your own thoughts and emotions about when you get hit with rejection, criticism, or just plain rudeness from other people. It's what you do after those moments that will make you a master or a disaster. So what are some things you can do to overcome those obstacles? I'll tell you about some of mine, about one principle that has carried me through, and that is selling out or going all in. When a poker player is confident that they have the winning hand, they push all their chips to the middle of the table, or all their money, right? So when Jim first told me that he had a project that he was working on with a friend of his, I got skeptical, and I thought, what stupid MLM is Jim going to approach me about this time? It was only one time, but I'd been approached by other people, and I was like, oh my gosh, not again. Okay, but I listened with Jim's friend, right? So when I saw what it was actually about, I thought, man, I can get behind this kind of business and this mission. I signed an AMA on the spot without even talking to Mandy about it. I actually do recommend talking to your spouse. I made a mistake there. So now after I signed up, I did start having some doubts and questioning if what we were doing is legit. Like I'm putting my own reputation on the line here. I'm approaching my friends and family. Am I doing right by them by offering them IULs and annuities and all the things that we do, right? I'm a diehard Dave Ramsey follower, so it took me a minute to swallow that idea. But I did my homework to ensure that eliminating debt and doing right by people was WFG's top priority, and it was. Next thing I asked myself was, who am I following? I Facebook stalked the Runyons to make sure that they're like normal, real people, right? I saw that, and that looks good. I reached out to them, I talked to them, I felt the sincerity of their hearts. I did the same by going and looking at the top leaders in WFG. Ed Milet, John Shin, Jamie Villalobos. I kept listening to those people, getting just little drops of belief dropped into my bucket, right? So one time when I was on a Zoom call, Jamie was there. I don't remember exactly what it was about, but she stirred something in my soul that left me shaking and ready to compete. So anytime a doubt came up or a fear or any challenge in general, I would just go listen to Ed Milet or Jamie. And every time I walked away with more confidence, more belief, and more commitment. So to break it down simply, I want to share with you how I went all in. I got to know the leaders and the people that I got to work with. I looked for content online from leaders who had made it big here and looked for reasons why I could win in this business. I committed to compete, not against other people, but with myself, right? So I committed to compete to qualify for learning and leadership events like Fast Start, Elite Circle, and the Leadership Retreat in Tennessee with the Villalobos. This put me in close proximity with other leaders and people who were killing it in the business. Even leaders like the Villalobos and Michael Coleman. And even at the beginning, I was having a hard time getting my license. So that meant that Jim was getting paid for all of the work that I was doing. But I was so fired up and so confident that I didn't care. I went to qualify for these events because I believed in the system so much. And at that event in Tennessee, Michael Coleman challenged leaders to have the confidence to challenge their people to transition as quickly as possible into full-time entrepreneurship with WFG. When I heard that, I went to Mike and asked him, where are we taking this train? Because I'm ready. Number 3, I burned the ships. The ships being the full-time job, the part-time job, the plasma, the side hustle, whatever. I'm not taking another penny until I get a check from WFG. That is how I'm going to work with this business. So now I don't recommend just up and quitting a day job to everyone, because not everyone's ready for that. You have a family, you got things you gotta get in line. I started because I was ready, Our financial situation was stable, and I wanted to fail fast. I want to learn fast. I want to win fast. That's why I'm here, doing what I'm doing today. So, what I'm trying to get at today is helping you get the mindset to do whatever it takes for you to develop or to decide to go all in. So, what is it for you? Is it blocking out the time to study and take your licensing test? Is it your commitment to attend every single BPM from here until forever? How about getting out in the field of prospecting? When I first started, I told myself, I am not going out in the field, or let's see. I will not let a week pass by unless I am out in the field. I will be out in the field every single week. I'm getting recognition for that. What about prospecting? Are you prospecting every day? I challenge you to identify the thing it is that you need to do to go all in this week to succeed. I promise you, if you go all in, your life and your business and the results that you get are going to change.